Michael Eldridge wants to know, is there anyone that you wish you could have wrestled that you didn't get the chance to?
God, there's a lot of guys I wish I would have got to wrestle. AJ Styles would be one. Roman Reigns would be another. Braun Strowman, not a chance. You have to be able to live through the evening. That guy is just a monster. There's so many talented guys. You know, a lot of guys I'm getting familiar with AEW, you know, that are on the way up. That Hangman, you know, has got something. Hangman Page has got something. For my style of wrestling, you know, I think I could have had a good match with him. You know, Chris Jericho is a guy that I think I only wrestled one time. But Chris has really developed himself and his character and really made himself very unlikable. You know, I would have enjoyed working with him with all the personality that he's bringing. Cody has leaps and bounds. You know, each and every week he's becoming a more likable commodity and personality within their company. There's a lot of talented guys out there. Gosh, that's just to name a few, you know.
Meltzer said the other day that he thinks Cody is the most over babyface in wrestling. What do you think about that?
At this point in time, right now, I wouldn't argue that. And the thing that he did with Shivani on that limo ride,
yeah,
is the most believable, credible, honest, made you feel good about the two guys that you were listening to thing I've seen in a long time. And I mean that. It was real life, and it felt real, and it was real.
It feels like a nod to Flair when Mean Gene and Flair rode in the limo to Starrcade 93. Is that the way you remember it? Is that what you were thinking of when you saw it back?
You know what? I never thought of it that way, because that would have been just an overwhelming personality and a very lovable character like Gene Okerlund. Tony and Cody felt like two friends,
right?
That truly were two friends on the way to something important. And what would one friend say to the other? And under legitimate circumstances, and if you're a fly on the wall and you're just getting to be privy to this conversation, that's the way I felt about it.
I do want to ask, you know, when we're thinking about guys that you might want to wrestle, I think a lot of people, if you had to sort of fantasy book it, would think that you and Tully against the Revival would have been one hell of a match.
Well, for those of you that are being kind enough to feel that way, I appreciate the consideration, but I got a feeling Tully and I might have got our ass kicked. I don't know. Those kids are good, Conrad. Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, some of the absolute best, hashtag top guys